Give it a few seconds.
Nah, the comments were right here. This is how I send it to the people.
All right, you live.
All right, hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. Excuse me for the delay, man. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, as y'all can see, man. Some of the topics that we're going to discuss, always be in the thumbnail. But man, I know my guy, Sports Fanatic, got a lot to say. I know I got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all got something to say, man, make sure y'all leave a comment down below in the comment section. Hey Ash, what's up? Appreciate you being in the building. Hey, I think you want to start off tonight, Sports Fanatic, man. What you got?
I'm embarrassed, man. I'm embarrassed. So I watched the game back. I watched our Dream Chasers 13U game back, and I'm probably gonna end up repeating this, man, because I want everybody to hear this. I want everybody to hear the ones that tune in a little late, come in late. But I watched the game back, and we didn't play Dream Chasers football, man. We didn't play hard. We wasn't physical the entire time, man. Our best players weren't playing top notch, and man, I mean, you was there. I drove. We drove almost 20 hours in a day. 20 hours in a day
For a tie.
for a tie. I need reparations. I need reparations. I need reparations for the Dream Chasers. I just can't believe it. And it's not the tie. It's not the Dream Chasers' fault. And I know we'll probably talk more about that later. That was we started the game late because of lightning delay. Instead of them letting us play at our regular game time and letting the babies, the 6U, play after us, they still let 6U play before us on a running clock, which pushed our game time back an hour. If they would have just let us play at our regular time and just let 6U play, later, we would have been able to do everything we needed to do. So that was just TMT being afraid of that. But yeah, man, we didn't play Dream Chasers football, man. We weren't physical. We weren't fast. We missed tackles. Um, I think we got the best quarterback in the 13U division, but there was some balls that I wish he could get back. There was some catches that there were some catches that we usually make. We ain't make them on Saturday, Sunday. I mean, we just did not play Dream Chasers football. And what's crazy is, despite all that, I still think we 2 touchdowns better than TMT.
Bruh.
I still think we 2 touchdowns better than TMT. But we gonna have to get it together. I mean, we done went to Florida 2 times. The first time we lost. The second time, I'm kind of taking this as a L. I'm taking this as a L because I know that we should be a lot more dominant. We should be. Boogie, you went crazy, bro. Boogie went crazy. Um, but some of our other backs, man, I wish some of our other backs. Boogie, crazy. Went crazy. Did his thing, but I wish some of our other running backs. Come on, man. TNT team is a very physical team, but I didn't see y'all versus more physical teams. I didn't see y'all more against more aggressive teams, run downhill, break tackles. A lot of them running backs play linebacker. It should be no missed tackles. Oh man,
All right, man. So look, all right, here's my
I'm
take.
emotional right now, y'all. I'm still emotional.
Hey, yeah, man. I had to ride with this guy, man. 10 hours. He woke up talking about the game.
I'm
Went
emotional.
to sleep, woke back up talking about the game. All right, so with mine, right? Here's my take. I felt like the emotions didn't catch up. It did not, they did not like, what am I trying to say? I don't believe that, they were able to overcome the emotional side enough to actually lock into the game the way that they should have.
Right.
Because the reason why I say it that is because when you look at the game, there was a lot of missed tackles, but it really stemmed from just trying to hit them hard. You know what I'm saying? Instead of wrapping up, if we go back and look at the game, right? One of the things that you would see is that they had at least like 5 or 6 plays, right, that they could have made that was actually in the backfield, but they did not even make the tackle. And then here's the part that killed me was that not only did they not make the tackle, but you had about 4 or 5 people over there in that area and they got positive yardage. So I'm saying if you make the mistake, I mean, if you correct the mistakes, you talking about at least a 12-6 game, right? They're not even scoring. Now, I'm not gonna go on the same limb as you, bro, and think that and think that they just gonna win by 20, bro. That's just not realistic.
12.
I'm not get, bro. I'm giving it a 1 touchdown game, bro. That's what I'm doing. I cannot.
Either way, you going either way with it.
I'm going either way, bro. It depends on, and that's why I always tell you, bro, it depends on which dream chaser is coming. Are we got the dominant dream chaser, right? The one that's running over everybody, the one that's making the tackle, the ones that's not giving no run yardage. Are we talking about that dream chaser? Or are we talking about the one that feel like they already got the game won and all they got to do is show up?
I'm not hungry, man.
Which one are we talking about? That's why it's always an if for me. Now, in the long run, who do I have winning? I got the Dream Chasers winning it.
Okay.
But when there's some games like this, right, I have to be skeptical and I have to go with what I think and what I see, which is I see that there are some people that's not taking the game 110% because they feel like they're already going to beat this team. Now, according to the standards of the coach, the players, you know, the other naysayers or whatever, y'all was going to win by 30. I was trying to tell y'all, bro, no, y'all not going to win by 30, but y'all definitely can win. And I was trying to, when y'all was saying, oh, such and such by 20, this person by this person by that. What y'all don't understand, right? Now that y'all starting to see, what you don't understand, what you do to the team is when they look at that scoreboard and they not winning by the points that the coach said they will win by, the other people said they will win by, that some of the players said that they will win by, and then they look, you don't understand how some of them could get flustered and kind of get down on themselves, and also like kind of get some anxiety, like damn, we might lose. Doubt start to seep in. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I always say, play your game the way that it's supposed to be played. Don't worry about nothing else, because when you don't get put so much high expectation on yourself far as scoreboard wise, I guarantee you, bro, they're going to leave it out there and be satisfied with the outcome. Because if y'all would have just won by 1 point, nobody wouldn't have been satisfied, not knowing that, bro, this is a team that you got to play your hardest, and then a 1 point game might suffice. It might, you know what I'm saying? You can take that and be proud of that. But when you saying, are we going to win by 20? Are we going to win by 30? That's why I kept saying TMT by 30. Even though y'all know I don't have TMT winning by no 30, I'm saying that to keep the kids focused enough, you know what I'm saying, to play the game, to continue to play the game the right way. Now, there are some players, because y'all old enough, I thought we're going to show up like Nap. I thought Nap was going to be the big time player that he was, right?
Right.
I want to say Cannon didn't have his best game.
Right.
He was overthrowing the ball, right? Even though the receiver still wasn't running at their full speed. There was
making those extra plays on the ball.
Right. So you know, I think, but like I said, bro, that's why I say championship pedigree matters. Now, I had to get on my guy Boogie for that fumble, but you know, that's always correctable, right? But other than that, you see how he played? The man, every time he tackled them kids didn't want to get up. Every
Right.
time he ran the ball, he ran hard. That's come from and when I say championship pedigree, bro, that's what that brings. He always show up in the biggest moments at the biggest time on the biggest stage because he's been there. I've seen it. Birmingham Chargers, they literally down by 2 touchdowns. Then Boogie put the team on his shoulder, and basically they end up winning by 20 plus points. So I've seen it from him. You feel what I'm saying? So even when you got a player like that on your team, bro, that's not playing around, him and number 13, bro, did not come to play. They came to play. They wasn't playing around. They didn't take nothing for granted.
Yeah.
They did
You
everything.
could tell they took it as a business trip.
Yes, they did everything that they were supposed to do. And I cannot say that about too many others, you know what I'm saying, on the team. And that's the thing. Okay, this is the one thing that I like about the fact that y'all.
You see what my boy Boogie said?
What you say? Can you hop on? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I sent it to him.
Send it to him. Yes. But you know, like my thing is this, man. The Dream Chaser, this is the only thing, this is the main thing that scares me about the Dream Chasers, bro. I don't know which one I'm going to get. I don't know which one. The talent is there. Talent, check. Coaching, check. Right? The right players, check. Mindset, I don't know. And then they wonder why I keep saying such and such gonna win, this person gonna win, this person gonna win. I gotta say that for the psychology aspect because if I got it in y'all, if I keep putting it in y'all head like everybody else that y'all gonna win by 20, 30, 40,
never
bro,
do
it. You're not gonna play your full potential. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey man, I'm not gonna lie. TMT is just that good, bro. I know
they tough.
A lot of people don't want to believe that TMT is just that good. And you were speaking about the fact that you don't want to really see them in y'all bracket. Y'all hoping that y'all play them in the
man. I'm not gonna lie. Say what y'all want to say, ducking scared. I don't want to see TMT on the same side as of the bracket with us. Because it's hard to beat a team 2 times. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, but they just feel like they just got our number. One thing about TNT that I got to give them, they're relentless, man. They don't get away from the offense. It don't matter how many tackles in the backfield you got. They're going to keep doing what they do. They relentless. They play hard. They play physical. They're going to play TMT style of football. TMT does not have, I don't know if people have seen TMT. They don't got the biggest kids. It's not 6'7" linemen over there that's really big. You could tell they got some skilled players on the line, but they still play hard. They still blocking. I mean, TMT they are the number 2 team in the country. They still number 2. Now we're gonna jump off the bridge, y'all. We still number 1. Let's not just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we still number 1.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna say this. I might gotta put them number 1.
This man sound crazy. They don't have more quality wins than
because you already know I already had them at number. I had them at number 1, right? I had them at number 1, right?
They don't have more quality wins than us.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. They beat y'all. See, that's one thing that y'all can't say that y'all did.
We tied. We tied.
Hey, 1-on-1.
We was not allowed to go into overtime because they refused to let us play at our start time. If they let us play at our start time, we go into overtime. I feel like our offense is more explosive and more likely, but we don't know, but more likely to get the yards needed in the overtime game.
Hey, Dave, let Boogie on. I think he already on here. Let Boogie on. But yeah, man, I definitely.
Tied.
Hey, I gotta put them at number 1.
This man crazy. Man.
Hey,
you know what though? I'm gonna tell you like this. I wouldn't be mad. I can't defend it because we went down there, played again, and we got a tie out of the situation. And we was the first one to draw blood.
Hey, what's up, Coach Tim? Hey, what's up, Denzel Hunter, PA Football? What's up, man? Appreciate y'all being in here. Jalen Smith, Q, my guy Boogie, about to get ready to go. Come on. And I already talked about Ash, man. Appreciate y'all being in the building. Corey, appreciate you coming in. Hey, look, here's the thing. They beat y'all. So I had them at number 1, right? So y'all didn't like my triangle theory. And y'all say that they didn't play nobody, but they played y'all and they didn't beat y'all this time. They beat y'all the last time. Right?
They didn't beat us though.
They didn't beat y'all. But here was the thing. Y'all didn't beat them neither. They had a chance to beat y'all. You feel what I'm saying? My guy. What's up, Boogie?
What up? What up?
Talk to me, my guy.
Say how you feel, man.
Man, I don't know. We ain't come to play for real, for real.
Okay.
Like, everybody, like, before the game, all the ruckus that happened in the parking lot, like, all that, I feel like that shut us down a lot, too, though, because all the players was out there jumping, getting in adults' faces, arguing with the adults, and instead of being a kid and getting ready for the game, they was all jumping instead of being like me. Me and 13 sat back, and we just looked. Like, we talk, but we look. Like, we didn't go all over there. And I feel like being in the locker room, doing all that jumping, yelling, screaming, TMT, all that put everybody energy to where, like, we feel like we better than everybody. Like, not say it like that, but, like, we feel like we can just blow everybody out, which really wasn't happening. Then also us coming out thinking we hot stuff, all this, instead of being focused and actually being on the mindset of the game to get the dub. We talking about we're going to blow them out 32-0, blow them out, they're not going to score. Instead of just being humble and actually going out there playing and seeing what we actually going to do, I feel like that put us in jeopardy too. And then talking on social media actually put us in vain too. Like everybody talking about we got real deal beating them by a lot. We got this, we got that. Instead of just staying low key and staying with a hot head, being cool, I feel like that put us in a bad position too. But that's really it though. Can't really say too much because I did my job, did what I had to do.
Yeah, I mean, y'all. I think y'all did well. Overall, I think y'all did well. The part that I think that killed y'all, literally, I mean, not literally, figuratively, is that when y'all had like a 4th and like short type of situation, y'all probably have them, and then y'all let them get the first down. So it's like it was those mistakes where I feel like we got to get back to the fundamentals. You got to get back to the
punting the ball.
Yeah.
We ain't crossed the 50 yet. We're on the 40-yard line, 35, 40-yard line. It's 4th and 7. Punt the ball.
Another thing that probably could have been better if we had our field goal kicker. I feel like the game would have been changed a little bit more if we actually had Jack down there. Because, like, when we was on, like, the 30, 40-yard line, he can kick those. So we could have probably at least got the 3 points. And then going for the extra point after we score, he could have kicked the field goal, and it would have put us up instead of going for the 2-point and missing it.
Right. But sometimes, man, we gotta overlook that part because we gotta utilize what we have, right? Because y'all didn't have Meaty. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Meaty, Key, all them, they went and played middle school for Carrollton, but they'll be back for nationals.
Okay, so that was a key part, right? So that's the part where it kind of should scare the TMT because like Meaty is another person that has the championship, pedigree as well. He's key. They're big on those at those moments. They don't shy away. You see what I'm saying? So like that's what I mean. When you play a team, bro, like you got to have a certain mentality. A lot of people don't have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say what I say, bro. And it shows up. And we got to be better in certain situations. Like Fanatic just said. If y'all down there at y'all own 25-yard line, punt the ball, man. Literally punt the ball. Like cause luckily the defense upheld its end of the bargain.
Right.
Because when I say it, bro, even though y'all won, it felt like another Del Rey situation. It felt like y'all lost, bro. It really felt like that. Because here's why I say that. They did not remember. They threw that bomb, and just before halftime, when they had 10 seconds to go, luckily the defense upheld its own bargain, its own end of the bargain, right, and stopped them from scoring. So just think, y'all would have went in to halftime 12-12 or 12-13. The second half, the Real Deal Dream Chasers wasn't able to score at all. So we talking about them coming out the very first drive, scoring. So we talking about a possible 18-12 game. And let's say that when they did not punt the ball, they was on the 25-yard line. What if they would have scored that time? You see what I'm saying? So I think far as the field goes, you know, they won the field. They literally dominated in that aspect. They won the best field position, you know, for that game. So, but I think y'all did very well outside of the tackles that was missed, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Fanatic.
Yeah, quick question, but do you feel like there's anything like offensively y'all could have did differently?
Yeah, we could have actually got, because we missed a couple first downs when we were like 4th and short. Instead of like our running back trying to get to the outside, if we would have actually hit the hole, we could have actually got more yards hitting the hole than going outside. We could have got the first down and a little bit more. And whenever we were throwing the ball, if the receivers would actually run their routes right, we probably would have got the refs would have probably got a better look of seeing the holding and the pass interference. But since the receivers was lollygagging on the routes, that probably kept Cannon from being able to throw the ball perfect and actually getting the ball out. And then also whenever we did do like certain run plays and we got big runs that get called back because of the holding calls, I feel like it would have been more disciplined. We could have actually got them yards, and that would have gave us a better chance of scoring and winning the game. Like the holding calls, the penalties, and like all the stupid stuff we did, the missed tackles is what kept us from actually getting in our bag and actually scoring touchdowns, stopping them on defense, and actually winning the game.
I agree.
I ain't gotta talk, Ken.
Hey, well said. I mean,
I ain't gotta talk, Ken. That's why I put on my Braves stuff today. It's the only Atlanta team that's winning today. This weekend. Everybody winning this weekend.
Man,
winning this weekend from Atlanta.
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
Well said, Boogie.
I'm not
running the dang on route. Stop lollygagging.
Hey, one of the
Great
things.
choice of words. Stop lollygagging. Boy, what? What are we holding for? We don't got a hold.
Another thing, we probably got the best receiver coordination in the 13U for them to be playing like that. Like Mason caught, that's probably the best pass we had that game, that pass on Mason. Everybody could have had that type of pass if they actually ran their route.
Right. Yeah, I get it. And I'll say, man, y'all for sure in the nation, y'all got possibly the best running back core, the best receiver, and
that's O-line.
Look, you know,
that's
far as the receiver, I think, you know, when the quarterback and receivers, I think Gwen Cherry, you know, they might be.
Here we go.
They might be up there, but nobody respect them or whatever. I just had to.
We'll see this weekend.
I had
to. See this weekend.
We played Gwen Cherry. We played them this weekend.
No, TMT plays Gwen Cherry. I hope y'all never play Gwen Cherry. They don't deserve to play y'all.
Hey, this dude is Hollywood, man. I
don't deserve to play y'all.
But look, one of the things, man, I definitely seen is that I like how you read the holes on the defensive side. I think you did very well because they had went for it on a 4th and short or 4th and 1, and and then you read the play very well. So like, at what point do you feel like you got to start, you know, stepping in and bringing the leadership that you know that you have to the team, bro, so they can be able to put themselves in position to get over the edge? Because, bro, when you don't get over the edge, sometimes there's a mental block in certain situations. So at what point do you feel like you need to talk to, you know, to the teammates, pull them aside to give them expectations of what it takes to win?
I feel like that when we got that big stop before we went into halftime, and we start running on the field, jumping across the field and stuff like that. That gave our team like the big head, or yeah, we got this. They ain't gonna score no more. We won this game. It's over. So like I feel like that also did that. And being a captain, I don't know. I can't like during the warm ups. I was the only person actually focusing, calling the warm up calls, actually telling people what to do. Like in the locker room, I was sitting in the corner, standing myself. Everybody else was talking and stuff like that. But as far as being a captain on the field, I mean, I feel like everybody should know what they're supposed to do and like how they're supposed to be on the field instead of somebody having to tell them like I feel like they should know what they're supposed to do.
Hey, one of the things, the other thing too, man, that I like about what y'all did, right? All right, hey, Dave, we're gonna bring that back. Let me say this real quick. Because that was a big moment too. I don't think that he had enough time to to do some of the stuff that he wanted to. The quarterback Cannon, and I really think that attributed to him not really having the timing. But like the other thing that I feel like that kind of hindered y'all was not only the mindset. I think it was a little bit of the penalties too. I think when y'all was moving the ball, I felt like just like that play that we just seen when he was fully grabbing the face mask, the ref kept saying, "Oh, we didn't see it." But then when they were saying stuff like, "Oh, well, it's a face mask against y'all," but it's like, okay, like yeah, I agree, it was a face mask, but you can't be one-sided with your penalties. That was the only thing. But I didn't say that to y'all because I didn't want y'all to go ahead.
No, I was saying I was agreeing to you. Wanted them to stay focused.
Yeah, I wanted y'all to, stay focused and basically, not worry about that. And I think y'all did a really good job on the fact that there was some questionable calls, but y'all allowed the coaching to, do what they supposed to do, instead of y'all getting down and flustered and stuff like that. But I definitely think that there were some calls, man, that was definitely questionable. And I want to say for the other team as well that they didn't call, but I like the way more so that y'all handle it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hey, Coach Tim he says, and this is to me and you, Sports Fanatic. He says, hey Ken, the Sports Fanatic. He said, I think Gwen Cherry is more physical than both teams. Wow.
Boogie, have you got a chance to watch the Gwen Cherry Bulls 13U?
No.
You haven't? When you get a chance, man, please look them up. And I want you to please, so that way you can come back and tell everybody they couldn't even play ball with y'all, bro. And that's not even on no cocky stuff. It's just they just not on y'all level. But I agree with you too, though, Boog. I feel like, I didn't see a level of focus from y'all, that I usually do see. I when I was just looking at everybody, I'm like, we too lackadaisical. Like we not locked in. We not focused. Even when we was out there warming up, I didn't see the same level of intensity that I seen that when we played OG. I'm like, we don't have that same intensity. We don't have that same energy.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, if we came with the same mindset when we played OG, it probably would have been a better outcome. Like
way better.
Like the way we started off with OG, we actually was able, like we played as a group and we didn't get that many penalties. And we also stepped up on defense as the pass coverage. Like that's another thing. Our secondary on defense was letting them get so many open passes instead of playing their coverages. They was getting them free yards, and then we was missing tackles. Like the quarterback broke like 5 tackles, all our D line plus a linebacker, and still got the first down. I feel like we would have stopped that. That could have made a bigger impact to the game too.
Absolutely, because they went on. They went. I think they literally probably went for it on the 4th down, probably like 6 times. Then they probably
kept on it.
I think it probably was like maybe 1 or 2 times that they did not get the first down. Every other time they got it.
Is it Gwen Cherry Bulls?
Yes.
Gwen Cherry.
I already watched them. No, they can't compete with us.
Yeah.
That's like us going back to New Orleans.
Hey man, I think they good. Bro, I gotta say what I see. They are a good team, bro. They are one of the teams that can literally beats
They can
you
put,
if
they
you
can
don't.
make they can make a big upset on some teams, but us, I don't think so.
See, with that mindset, I'm telling you.
No. It's
Hey,
a difference. It's a difference between mindset and reality, bro. Like, it's some college teams, bro, that might can beat maybe a low level NBA
Like
team.
Colorado, they came from
Yeah.
this to going.
Colorado come to the SEC, they ain't beating Georgia.
No, I feel like if they do make it to the championship and they have to play Georgia like TCU did last year, it'll be a good game, but they're not gonna beat Georgia.
They're not beating them. It's not that Georgia not humble. We just know that it's different. We
Like
the SEC. But Gwen Cherry is good too in the Pac. They good. They're big. They good in the Pac-12. You know what I'm saying?
it's
It's
hard.
just like Brick City is good, and they in the Mountain West.
It's hard to
You know what I'm saying?
differentiate what's going on, especially when y'all telling me, a person that watched the game just like y'all, right? And I saw other games of TMT. You telling me you're gonna beat them by 20, you beat them by 30, beat them by this, bro. Like, instead of just saying if we play our best game, then we're going to actually we should win. It's a difference between saying that versus saying, we're gonna beat them by 20, we're gonna beat them by 30.
You asked for score predictions.
Bro,
My
You asked me
I
for
didn't
a
ask
score
Coach. I didn't
prediction.
ask Coach Steve about no score prediction. I didn't ask Coach Hill about no score prediction. I didn't ask none of these other parents about no score prediction. I didn't ask none of them about no score prediction.
Tim right on that one. He said, "Well, our DDC is a focused team and not believing their own press, they are a much better team." Yeah, I can say that too. When we
Right.
actually focus and we actually come play our game, we actually have leaders on the team that actually step up that day. I feel like we'll be a way better team. We'll actually be a national championship winning team.
Hey, Boogie, I
Are
feel
y'all? Wait. He just said something. Are y'all a championship team right now, Bug?
No, we got too many like lollygag and hothead. Like we feel like we way better than everybody since we like all the Georgia team. We feel like we way better than everybody, and that ain't. It's not even like we can be good, but we got to be disciplined, physical, and actually know what we're doing.
Hey, this spoken from a man
I'm hurt.
that got a
I'm
championship
I'm broken.
pedigree.
I'm
But
broken.
listen though,
Multiple.
Fanatic, listen.
I'm broken. You broke me, man.
We gonna listen.
You
We
broke me. I was already down. You literally.
we
I'm
have
laying on the
that.
ground bloody.
Drop
You literally
the ball.
just kicked me, man.
If
Drop
You
the
we
literally
ball.
have,
just kicked me.
if we have that OG mindset throughout whole nationals, yes, we're a championship team. But the way we played yesterday, I don't think so.
I'm
Hey,
broken, bro.
the style of
I
play right now,
can't take another 9. Like I can't do it again, man. I've been riding with this team for too long, but I can't take not.
My mindset in Florida at national championship is completely different. When we get down there, I know for a fact, first round loss, no second round loss. We're gonna get to the championship, but when we get to the championship, are we gonna be prepared and ready to play in the championship? That's the question.
God.
Hey,
so now I'm gonna be stressed for 3 months.
hey,
Appreciate
so
it.
look, Boogie. So his thing is, and I want to know what you say to this. He said that he don't want TMT on y'all side of the bracket.
No, that's a good thing. I say the same thing. I want to play them in the championship so they actually know who really the real deal team.
Who the real deal? What, Skin?
Okay,
Okay,
I like it. But
The
look,
championship is gonna settle who actually was physical and actually on a cool level during the whole season.
Right.
That's actually gonna settle it. Like who actually was prepared, who actually came ready for the competition that they going against.
and you ask somebody fanatic, somebody who's been on a big stage, a person who carried the team on a big stage, down 14 on the big stage, bro, ran everybody over, did his thing, finessed them, did it, everything that he had to do, just put them on their back. And
I got the trophy right there.
Bro, he got the trophies, the ring.
He got the trophies
MVP.
and
Hold
the
on.
rings.
Look, you got the MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
I stand corrected. MVP versus the Birmingham, and Axe number 97. How did that feel? Because I believe he's on y'all team, right?
No, he's on our team. I tell every time we play a big game, I'm like, remember what I did to you. Now we on the team. Like I tell him every time, remember how I ran on y'all. Now we on the same team. let me run with you instead of running against you.
Absolutely. Is
I
exactly.
tell people that every time because everybody that's on this team, I've played against, beat sometimes, lost to sometimes. Like last year, Coach Nar even said I was probably one of the only running backs that actually was capable of scoring on their defense. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Y'all agree on that one.
See, here's the thing. Here's the real part though. I'm gonna say this because like I seen what you did, right? I know what you can do. But here's what I also believe and understand too. The mix-up game gotta be real. You seen how when he finally threw number 4 in, right? How he threw number 4 in, and then y'all end up scoring instantly. He's somebody that also brings a different type of outlook. See, when you able to mix the game up, the game become harder for the other team. See, like the whole thing is, okay, we put Glock in, all right, we put Boogie in, or we put this person in, but then here's the thing. They already kind of know the schemes when
they
y'all
like
in.
they
You know
like they're gonna give it to Glock, then they're gonna go Boogie, then 4, then TJ. I was saying the same thing. I was like, why don't they do me Glock powered up, get to the goal line, then TJ or Toon can get to the outside with the speed because they like going outside. So get it to the speed, get to the edge, send me and Glock on a block, and then boom, it's touchdown.
Right. I think, and like I say, I think the mix-up game and the fact that y'all got as many running backs as y'all have, right? And y'all got an elite quarterback. That is a recipe for, like disaster for any team. You know what I'm saying? But the mix-up, it gotta be there, bro. It gotta be there because like I believe like if you can get them to focus on the run more, see y'all can pass the ball.
Right.
If you get them to focus on the passing, you can easily run the ball. So it's like with y'all, it doesn't have to be one way. And I think sometimes as a coach, it's like you stuck on what worked for you in the past game. This is a different game. You got to be able to adjust and bring different stuff to a team, bro, that you haven't brought. You feel what I'm saying? So that plays a big role in it as well, bro. I think the mindset, being able to mix it up, those are a couple of things, bro, that's going to help y'all get over the edge. But now you fully understand, my guy Fanatic, why I always say it depends on what RDDC comes. It literally depends. Because as far as like mindset, everybody really the way, man, I'm gonna tell you, y'all did win. And here's how y'all won. Y'all won on the talking side. Y'all said what y'all was gonna do, how many points y'all was gonna win by. Y'all convinced other people that that was gonna happen. People, thought that it wasn't even worth going. Look, the crowd wasn't even what
Do
it
you see what I
was.
got to deal with now?
Hey, the crowd
Every
was.
time y'all lose, this is what I got to deal with.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. What Tim just said, I like that because I feel like if West Orlando and TMT get in the same bracket, West Orlando gonna end up beating TMT, and we're gonna probably see West Orlando. But that's if we're not in the bracket with either one of them.
Hey, all right. Speaking of West Orlando, y'all got them coming up. What do you want to say about that?
I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be a real good game, but I feel like on our side we probably can get that win because from the past of when I played West Orlando, they're not a good run stopping team. Like I've
Okay.
seen that from the years I played, and they're not a good run stopping team because every year I've played them, I've had either 3 or more rushing yard touchdowns. And I don't know. I just feel like they're not a good run stopping team. And then if we power the ball, they're gonna be like, oh, here go the run. Then we're gonna throw it and they're gonna not be able to stop it. Like I feel like that's the type of team they are. They so used to playing against the pass and they got the good DBs, but they ain't got the good run stopping game.
Oh, hey.
Like
Now y'all see why this dude MVP, right? And no, hey, hold on. Here's the other thing too. What do you think? Because our what is it? The Dream Chasers, right?
Mhm.
The other Dream Chasers when they play versus the versus Woj.
Mhm.
I don't think that they were running the ball enough. I think that they
No,
were. I think that's what played into what Boogie just said. That's what made me really just talk about this game,
I feel
because
like. Go ahead.
because like they continue to try to pass the ball. I know they didn't have maybe like one or two of their running backs not there, but I think they don't, like you said, they don't really handle the rushing as well. You feel what I'm saying? So you can easily 3-yard them, you know what I'm saying, like to death, but your lineman got to be disciplined, not put y'all back, you know what I'm saying, to where y'all forced to throw the ball. I just think the Dream Chasers, I think they will be better by the time National come, due to all the pieces that they got. But right now, man, I think Rare Raiders is better than them, even though they beat the Rare Raiders.
Red Raiders better than who?
OG.
Oh, yeah. We all said that. We said it.
Oh my gosh, Boogie, not you too. Oh my
hey,
goodness.
hey,
No,
come on.
You are
no,
infesting
no.
these kids.
Come
Listen,
Man.
on.
listen,
We talking
listen.
sports here. We talking
If you
sports
really,
fanatic.
Hey,
Hey,
oh my
hold
god,
on.
bro.
Hold on. Real
if you
MVP.
Crazy,
Real
bro.
if you really
MVP and real debator is talking right now. Sports
if you
fanatic.
really think about it,
Okay.
from the first game, you could see OG was not prepared. They don't have what it takes to stop that number 2 from Rare Raiders. Shout him out, KC2. They was not able to stop him. And another thing, they running back fumbled and fumbled and fumbled. Like we all seen that he fumbled 4 times on the biggest plays that they could have beat them by a lot. Rare Raiders stuck in the game. Like our coaches were saying, Red Raiders is getting it out the mud. Like they actually coming to be a good team. I feel like since they went D2 last year, they see like now we can't come to play with these big teams that went D1s at national. So I feel like they came better and prepared. So if they do play OG again, it's gonna be a good game. But I feel like Red Raiders gonna pull it out and actually beat them, make a major upset. Like
Hey,
seeing
This
the
is
way
your fault. This is your fault, King.
seeing the way that
You did this.
Seeing the
You
way
did
that
this.
West Orlando quarterback was just running all over OG and actually being able to throw the ball, and the way Cam was actually going, I feel like since Cam and KC2 got the same height and speed, kind of, I feel like that's all Red Raiders got to do is run the ball with the quarterback, and it's over. Because as you seen last time they played them, they couldn't stop that quarterback drop that and then scramble. They couldn't stop it.
They need more players, man. They don't have enough skill players. They need
That's
about
true.
5 or 6 more skill players. They get about 4 or 5 more skill players. Then maybe we can talk. But right now, he can't beat OG by himself.
Well,
nah. Hey,
By
but no, here.
himself, no.
well, I mean, you can say that, but OG got Cali in Texas and lost to Florida.
But yeah, I thought we was so. I just thought
Like,
you came on here and you
two
was
and
up
two-
here, and then you didn't let Ken get into your
put
head.
2 and 2
It's
And your
together.
not. He know
IQ
the
is just
game. He
dropping.
knows the
Put two,
game.
but listen though, if you really like, you can go on YouTube and watch film. Put 2 and 2 together. Cali was so tough by themselves, and then they merged with some Texas, and Texas was tough. And you go to Florida and lose to just Florida.
They
Like,
got a they got a jail, man. They got a jail. You
no,
gotta
we
give them some
not.
time.
But
It's fluid. It's fluid. Y'all gotta give them some
Hey, this
time. In the
dude
words of Stephen
contradicts
A.
himself all the time.
what I'm
You
saying,
gotta give them time. Let them get some time to jail. Play some more games. Y'all
they got
hard.
a jail.
Y'all hard people to please.
If you didn't want to, if you was expecting to win, then why would you pick them up if y'all ain't played together already? Like you should have went with.
You gotta start getting games now. They're gonna be ready. Y'all give them some time.
That just tell you that the coaches that OG have did not trust their players itself to go win that game.
Y'all tough. Y'all are tough.
Hey,
Like,
nah, man. And look, you don't win championships without a player knowing the game or how to play the position.
Y'all are tough.
Now y'all
man.
understand why Boogie is one of the elite players in youth football. He knows how to dissect and break down the game. Now, it ain't that I'm corrupting him. He knows what he's seeing. That's the
I'm
difference.
saying that's literally, if you just like, I don't got to be at the game to see it. Like I can just look at it on YouTube when the video come out. If you look at how they play when they play with just a team and when they get with a team, you can see OG was perfect when they played us. Like they wasn't perfect, but like they actually had a decent team. They was actually moving the ball, getting to where they had to. But then when they went and played West Orlando, they thought, oh, we could just throw the ball. We could just throw the ball. They small. And what they do, get strapped down. So that just tells you right there, you need to run the ball when you got the running backs. Like they had the running back. 12 could have did it. He could have scored. He could have did what he had to do. I'm not going to say he's not capable of doing it by himself, but like he could have if he had to. Like he could have actually gave them some more points instead of them just scoring that 7 what they had. And also, if you looked at the game, they got all the way down the field and they got in their head like, oh yeah, we got it. They scored, got called back, and still got shut down before halftime to go down 14-0 to West Orlando. So I feel like that's another thing that they need to work on. They need to work on being able to get down the field, not get no penalties, score, go into halftime, come back and get the ball, score again, and actually go up on them, and then keep a cool head the whole game, and then you can actually get the win. Like they kept throwing the ball, throwing picks. Like I feel like that's another thing. They threw a bunch of picks to the same player over and over again.
That's not learning. When that happens, man, you got to start blaming coaching on that. And then because Coach Nate is my guy too. Like I'm gonna actually get him on here. When the team start making the same amount of mistakes, then that's when coaching come in. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, with the OG Ducks, I think they will be good towards the end of the year. You know, the players will know how each other play. Just like y'all, when y'all first played TMT, y'all wasn't fully y'allself, right?
Yeah,
and y'all still not there. Y'all still not there yet. You know, y'all still got work to do. Y'all still
shouldn't, but y'all do.
Nah, I mean it's gonna take, bro. It
shouldn't take no more time.
It should. Yeah, he's not lying. We should be perfectly.
Y'all should be clipped up by now. Y'all should have went down there and
even though we just got together, like since we've been playing against each other, I feel like even though playing against each other, we should already know when we get together, like we gotta actually be on one. Ain't no more going back and forth beefing because we on different teams. We gotta actually lock in and get the win. Like play how we've been playing, even though we on the same team, still play how we've been playing. Like for us being on the same team, I feel like now people think like, oh my God, he on the team. I don't have to play against him. He was doing it by himself, but now he got extra help. People got to realize that. They got to be like, oh, so since I got help, I can't do it by myself now. Now I got to figure out what other positions I can play and help the team. Like yesterday, I feel like if we had more players that wanted to step up, like even players that don't really get no playing time, they should have stepped up. Coach, yes, I can do this. I'm ready. I'm capable of getting at this position. Whether you play it or not, you still could have took the time and actually try. Even though it's a big game, you still could have got out there and showed what you had to do. As long as you play as yourself and not try to be like everybody else and play off of your mindset, then you perfectly fine. That's why I learned when I was at the national championship. I was like, instead of listening to the coaches telling me hit the hole, go down if I'm getting wrapped up, let me hit the hole, get out of there and actually score and win this game for my team. Like stay on a cool head instead of talking, doing all that talking is actually what kills your team for real, if you think about it. When the coach is going back and forth and then they get to the games arguing, that kills your team because it's like your team like now not only do I got to do the talking on the field, now I can easily get ejected for the game because they're going to try to get in my head because they already know I'm mad. Like that's another thing people got to actually look at. When you arguing before the game, that tells the other team like, okay, we get in their head, it's over. Like we get in their head, they're going to shut down real quick. That's one thing we did. That's one thing we didn't do yesterday, and I'm actually proud of it because usually people talk and we like to start fights and stuff like that, but we actually kept our composure, except for that one time when I threw my helmet and whenever Big E would start punching when he was on the ground. I feel like other than that, we actually kept our composure yesterday instead of being all hot-headed and arguing with the other players on the team and the refs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, so Sports Fanatic is still on the same thing, right? The same train. He said that basically that y'all are better. I mean, 30 points better than everybody. So he's including Woj in that same breath, right?
20 points.
And I'm trying to tell him, like,
Woj is 20.
I wouldn't say 30 better than
I said Woj is 20, Boogie. That's
I'm calling two. I'm gonna say 2 touchdowns on every team. We should be winning by 2 touchdowns every game. If we're not winning,
he's more humble than me. That's why he's gonna say.
If we're not winning 2 touchdowns or more, then that means we doing something wrong. We're not coming to play. Like down there in New Orleans, I feel like we should have beat them teams by more. Even though it was running clock, I feel like if we would have had a cool head and the mindset that we play OG instead of playing around since the teams wasn't good, I feel like we could have put up 60 on them if you really want to be honest. Like even though that one game got shut before halftime, I feel like we still could have put up 40 points because we that type of team. We should have been able to stop them, score, boom, get back on defense, stop them, score, get back on defense. I feel like we keep that same mindset every game that we had with OG. We ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If TMT, right? I think that they're good. We know Woj beat them. If they are able to have the level of success, and I personally think that Woj has the better running back, and I think that they have a better quarterback. I really do. I think they have a better quarterback. I think
Then
they have.
us?
I think no, not then y'all. I'm saying then TMT, right?
Oh,
But
I wouldn't say.
he had a level of success versus you guys. Because when they was throwing the ball, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's like they was kind of moving the ball at will. It's just like they was taking whatever y'all gave them and they utilized that and they maximized the opportunity. And that's why I felt like they were able to extend a lot of plays. Now, I think the fact that the quarterback for TMT was able to do that, I commend them on that. But but from the level of play that I've seen, Woj on, I've seen that same type of play, that style of play from Woj. I've seen him just take what was given to them, and then they utilize that. And I just think that they running backs is a little better, and I think that their receivers are a little better, and then I think that the fact that TMT was just having that much success, man, that kind of scares me. And like I said, though, a lot of stuff that played into that, bro, was really the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the mindset. So I think a lot of coverage was being blown. At least that's what I want to believe. That a lot of coverage was being blown. But the level of success that they were able to have, man, to me it was scary.
Another thing, quick question. Let's do some predictions. What do y'all predict the first round of YNC looking like? Like what two teams y'all think gonna be the first matchup? And
honestly, before I go, hey man, for y'all that's in the building, hit the like button. That's how we get these videos out in the algorithm. And also subscribe if y'all new, man. Just do me that favor so we can continue to bring y'all the best quality that we can. You know what I'm saying? But far as me, I definitely think Gwen Cherry gonna be in there. I think they'll play somebody like Woj. I think they're gonna be in there. They already ranked 10th, so you ain't been looking at the rankings.
I ain't looked at the rankings in a good minute. Last time I looked at the rankings was when the first ones came out. Now that you say that, I'm about to go look them right now. I'm about to go see what I'm about to go look at them right now.
Yeah. So they ranked 10th. Then you got, man, what is the rankings? Hey, hold on, let me see.
Matter of fact, here's the bigger question. Based off the rankings, you got us at 1. You got
I got TMT. I got TMT at 1.
No, this the question. Based off of yesterday's performance, if they went off that, who y'all think gonna get the number 1 spot between Real Deal versus and TMT?
It gotta be TMT.
I still think it should be y'all.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I feel like it should be us because
we didn't lose.
It's not even we didn't lose. I feel like on the defensive side, we had better stops. We had better defensive plays. And then on the offensive side, I'm going to give it a little 50-50 because they did have some good plays on offense and we had some good plays on offense. And both teams had some mess up on offense. So I feel like both teams, both of us had some mess ups in some situations. But I feel like at the end of the day, we didn't lose. We still got the standing. We should still be the number 1.
I think that like I said, bro, this was even worse than the Del Rey situation. Because I thought Del Rey won the field position. I thought that, it felt like they won. This how it felt with TMT. It felt like TMT literally won the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for the silly play calling, I got to get on my coaches to go for it at the 25-yard line. Again, that to me, that was criminal right there. right? I started to go get some handcuffs and arrest whoever called that play, right? So that one, they just didn't score. The one where they actually did score, the one where they threw the bomb, right, just before halftime, and then when they came out of halftime and scored. So they was down at the end zone 4 times. And y'all was down there, I want to say what? Like
Twice.
twice. So every time y'all got there, yeah.
We
So
scored.
just imagine they are doing their part in their plan, and they're able to score. Let's say that their offense just as good as y'all defense, and they score those possessions. Bro, we talking about a 2 touchdown game on y'all. So I'm not going to say that y'all like were the better ones. No, I think that, you know, far as clutchiness, I think y'all was a little more clutch, you know, being that even though y'all was missing some tackles, when it came time for them to score, to try to go up down at, you know, I think about the 5-minute mark and less, y'all held y'all own.
Fanatic can say that too. Our goal line defense, we definitely
Best.
number one. We got the best goal line defense.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, y'all defense is solid, man. That's why I was just so shocked that y'all don't miss tackles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't, not multiple tackles. Y'all don't miss multiple tackles.
You know what shocked me was when I feel like if we was able to stop TMT passing game, they wouldn't have had 12 points. I feel like if we would have stopped that big catch that he caught on the 3 of our players, I feel like they wouldn't have scored. Like, there were some things that we could have did better. Like on the cutback, I would take the outside. That means Zebo would have had to fill in the gap. And I feel like if we would have did that, that would have stopped them from scoring more too. Another thing, all the defensive like transition that we were doing, I feel like that was keeping us cool. Like everybody keeping fresh and staying like cool instead of keeping everybody in and then going back on offense, then putting everybody back in. I feel like we got the good coaching staff to keep us cool and keep us in a good momentum. I feel like
you know what, Boog, I agree with you on that, man. I think that y'all should have rotated a little more. Like,
hey, coach said something.
I said the same thing.
Yeah,
I mean, Tim, he said, but Boogie, no disrespect, when you rank number 1 coming into a game and you tie, that's just like a loss. No,
it's not a loss. Yeah,
no
it's not
offense,
either
like,
win or lose.
It's either win or lose. When you come in and you tie, that means you stay exactly where you at until that team, until the team under you beat you, then you stay in number 1 position until you actually get beat and somebody see that you're not the number 1 team. Like, that's just that. Anybody can say that. I feel like TMT still gotta beat West Orlando and us to get that number 1 spot because we beat OG, Brick City, Chiefs.
What?
Who else we beat that's national ranked? Rare Raiders.
And just running through anything that come behind that.
Hey, we gonna
on, man.
Let me tell you, I'm about to.
He back now. Now he back talking that talk.
Check the schedule. St. Louis didn't play us. Mob didn't play us. Irish didn't play us. We're gonna play the Giants sooner or later. When we play West Orlando, we gonna give them a game. OG not gonna want to play us. PME not gonna play us, and Gwen Cherry definitely not.
No. We gotta go. We gotta correct that last one. Y'all don't want to play Gwen Cherry.
Oh my God, bro! They don't deserve to play us. We're playing, but they don't deserve it.
Listen, Boogie. He's saying that they don't even deserve to play y'all. So he's on this Hollywood hype. So his name is no longer Sports Fanatic. It's Hollywood Fanatic. That's his name.
Stop giving out games all the time.
It could be Hollywood Fanatic. He could be as Hollywood.
Stop giving out these games. They don't deserve it.
When he on our sideline knowing that Gwen Cherry ain't messing with us, then
I'm saying they don't deserve it.
What you expect was going on 1 versus 2. You acting like TMT was number 10 or something. My point exactly. TMT is the number 2 team. You're expecting us to blow them out by 40 points, not knowing that the first time we played them, we didn't come on our best game. So, therefore, when you was watching that game, you should know it was going to be a matchup like that. Everybody should have known it was going to be either an overtime game or a 1-point winning game.
I'm pointing to the guy in the middle.
I still think y'all 2 touchdowns better than TMT. I really do.
20.
That's true. That's true.
That's what you're
I
talking
still
about.
think y'all 12 points better than TMT. I
7
just think
points either way is
dude.
still my prediction. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like, it's no disrespect. I just think that they're that good. And the cold part is it wasn't just like y'all was the only one messing up. I seen where they messed up too. You feel what I'm saying? They had opportunities. Hold on. Do you remember when and luckily thank goodness that number 13, my guy Chase was putting Chase and Boogie was putting some pressure in was it number 52? They were I forgot.
Let's talk about that sack.
Right. Let's talk about how they were open and he got hit and just fell short on the pass. That was a guaranteed touchdown.
You know what else you could say, Kim? What about when 90 actually helped block the ball instead of letting him get the long pass?
Oh, Fanatic. So it ain't just one side, my guy. It's not just one side, bro. It was just the battle of who's
1 and 2, man.
more.
1 and 2. It was a 1 and 2 battle.
But
I still think we're 12 points better than TMT.
Fanatic and Kim, let's be honest. If our D-line and our linebackers stayed home and let the DBs do their job in the quarterback scramble, we would have had so many loss of yardage. Like, they probably wouldn't have scored. If we actually were that type of team and stayed home as linebackers and DNs and linemen, we would have actually been that type of team. They wouldn't have scored. Because I feel like as us staying home, that gives the quarterback, like, a lot more pressure of, like, okay, now I got to figure out how I'm going to throw it without getting sacked or causing a fumble for the team. Like, I feel like if we would have did that, that would have put the quarterback in jeopardy of like, okay, now I got to figure out what I'm going to do at this point.
Right. Instead of just finding them empty spaces.
Yeah. He found the empty spaces. The receivers was able to go left, right, back and forth and get open. And if they didn't do that, they would block and the quarterback would get 15, 20 yards. Like that one play when he went up the middle, I feel like our linebacker should have filled the gap and hit the quarterback. That could have been one play where, the quarterback would have went down because he would have went up the middle, boom, smack. I feel like that could have been something else that would have actually.
Hey, Coach, I don't want to hear that, man. You know, I'm rocking my dream. I'm rocking my dream. Chase your dreams, right? I'm rocking my hat.
Who is D. Smith?
But y'all still got to get this work. That's Coach Hill, right? I still got to give y'all this work, though.
Wait, that's Coach Hill?
Yeah, Coach Hill. Ain't no way in hell y'all should have threw that ball. I mean, y'all should have went for it on fourth on the 25-yard line. So that's the one I'm putting on.
Hold on. You saying that, but when these 6 kids come back, how much you want to bet you're going to be on our side?
No.
Hold on. Wait.
That man will never jump ship and just jump on y'all side. I don't care if Tom Brady came and played for y'all.
Last week, Ken, we was so worried about the mob. Who he saying worried about the mob?
Hold up.
Coach Mark?
Hold up. He said.
Oh, yeah. He thinks the mob can beat y'all, too.
Man, the mob don't want no smoke. Y'all was on our schedule.
Bro, I literally think the mob defense is better than TMT's.
No.
Yes.
This what I got to deal with.
Yes.
Then when y'all don't win, I got to come and keep hearing this stuff.
Anybody can disagree with me if you want to. TMT linebackers was filling that gap.
I can say that because they made some good tackles versus y'all, right? I agree. But what I'm saying is, did y'all see that boy versus the Fighting Irish, right? Did y'all see him? That running back? That boy bigger than number 12 from OG Ducks Dream Chasers.
Said it again, Coach Nard.
I'm like, he said,
we will come to you. I'm not gonna lie, Coach Nard will make sure if we have to come to y'all just so we can show y'all can't compete with us.
Man, stop.
That's Coach Al.
These folks, man.
That's Coach Al. Hey, hold on, wait. Hey, I got my guy in the building. Coach Al, what's up, man? They don't think they getting on me. Because they don't think that y'all belong in the same conversation in the same breath as them.
Man, stop going to visit all these people, man. Make them come to Georgia, man.
Fanatic, let's be honest. Mob ain't been good since that year they beat RDU.
I don't think Mob
Bro,
can't
Mob
play with
is
y'all.
good, bro. They
I
got
think.
a
I mean,
better
they're going to score.
quarterback.
They're going to score They're going to score points. I mean, they're not a
Yeah,
bad
they gonna
team.
score points.
You know, they're not a terrible team. I just don't think that they can. I think y'all 3 touchdowns better than the Mob, and that's
Bro,
me being humble.
hey, this is a Boogie. I don't know if you was in here at the time. This was the agreement. If y'all scored 30 against the Mob ain't going to the YNC. That's number one. Number two, if they score 20 on y'all not going to the championship, and that's the agreement that Coach Hill made.
Our defense is too good for them to score 20. I'm telling you like that. If Mob not gonna run the ball, Mob got a good run game. We all could say that. But I feel like if Mob don't come with that running game that they have, what happened?
I know. Keep going.
All that line.
Keep going. We hear
Go
you.
ahead, Boogie. He doing all that line. That's all.
I said if Mob offense don't come like they did when they beat RDU that one year, then we ain't got nothing to worry about. That's the last time I seen Mob being a tough team was when RDU got beat in my city, Charlotte. They got beat in Charlotte. They beat RDU in a good game. They hurt. Kobe got hurt. Ambulance picked him up. He had broke his leg. Everybody was like, dang, that's crazy. And then they beat RDU. So I feel like ever since then, Mob ain't been no good team. Like, Mob been losing. They've been doing this, doing that. They've been losing. Like, that one year when I played with RDU and I went and played Mob, I was running through they team badly. We all seen it.
Hey, put that up on the screen, Dave. He said he laughed and said they not that good. So
who said that?
Coach Al. And look, here's the one thing I seen, man. They respond to that coach, man. And only thing, and the biggest thing, my concern that Coach Fanatic he would not acknowledge is really just the mindset of the kids. That's why I always say it's not that I don't think y'all can't win, right? It's that basically,
I mean, we do.
It's like the mindset when you go in. Y'all don't play well when y'all think y'all just gonna blow somebody out. And I'm just gonna be honest. When y'all think y'all too good, I don't care if Nap was hurt. I don't care if this person was hurt. When you on that field, bro, you supposed to give it 110%. You feel what I'm saying? What I've seen is that there was missed assignments that was happening. All that in above. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all went in there, bro, and literally thought that it just was going. They just were gonna lay down for y'all. Y'all thought they were scared. They was gonna lay down for y'all. That was the mindset in the mentality.
I mean, I agree with you. When the kid's not focused, and I done seen him maybe 2 games now. What happens when they not focused? When they just kind of like, yeah, we gonna beat them. I ain't worried about them. Like the type of thing. We gonna play good. You know what I'm saying? But when we focus, and I believe this was needed. Like I don't think we're gonna come out not focused no more. I don't think we're gonna come out.
That tie game was actually needed.
Yeah, we needed that.
No. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for it.
The first time we lost, we needed that too to go get our OC.
I'm not going for it because you said that about the same exact team last time. You said that y'all needed that wake-up call. You got the wake-up call, cuz. All right?
And we started
sneezing. No, you got it. So you understand versus the TMT team that y'all can lose, bro, if y'all don't come with it. Y'all played the same TMT team that y'all said was ducking. They came out, right? Y'all had another chance to correct your wrong, right? To correct your wrong. What happened? It was a tie. Could it be in any type of situation that, bro, they just that good?
Who was just that good?
TMT.
I mean, they are good. I don't have nothing. I don't know what to say. This is what happens when y'all don't win and take care of business, man. Listen, I gotta come hear this.
I have nothing against TMT. But one thing I can say is if our offense came, like there was a couple plays where we could have scored. Like there was a lot of plays that we could have scored on and a lot of drives that could have been better for us to beat them, not by 30, but by 2 touchdowns. Like there was a bunch of stuff that kept us down. Like everybody's seen it. TMT was getting some real bad calls on us. Like we didn't get many calls. Like that one call, I know y'all seen it. Nat was getting hold by the inside of his jersey.
Hey, he
Yeah,
said,
and that
I'm
was
born. Hey,
it.
you
It
gotta
was
read
a
that
lot of calls that y'all definitely left on the field, and
He
that's
said
why
Ken is a born hater.
that's why y'all gotta take care of business. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You can't
Hey,
miss throws and miss passes and miss tackles and things like that. Like when you in those type of situations, man, where teams already not trying to give it to you, like man, you gotta take care of it. But I agree, you had a lot of holding calls, but you also had a lot of missed tackles.
It's
You know
not
what I'm
even,
saying?
it's not even just that. Why do we keep going to Florida instead of them come playing us in our city?
bro, we already discussed that the Florida, bro, don't leave. We know they spoil, bro. We already know that.
All
Right?
know, but we all know if they came and played us at Alexander, it would have been a way different ball game.
Because we just play fair in Georgia, man, and that's part of the problem, man.
Hey,
We play fair football.
Cedric said,
read that, Fanatic.
He said, if you're the number one team, you don't cry about they didn't let us go into overtime. You handle your business in regulation, PE. It's not even that. Why? All games should go into overtime. That's
a part of the game, man.
I'm about to say that's part of football. That's part of sports.
Coach Cedric, it's a part of the game.
That's part of sports in general. Why do you not have an overtime in the biggest game of the 13U national battle, whatever league you want to call it? Why do you not have an overtime knowing that it's the biggest game? Number one versus number two team, and you don't have an overtime?
Come on, man. And they got to remember, too, man, if our game supposed to start at 4:30 and it's a rain delay, y'all know that we out of town. Y'all know that we got flights. Y'all know that we got to go. If the 4:30 slot is open, I don't care who's supposed to play. And no offense to my 6Us, especially if it's the 6U. I love my babies, but if it's the 6U, you move their game to the last and you put us in our time slot.
Not even that. Both 6U teams was from Florida.
Hey,
they was down the street.
Yeah. That's crazy right there. But look, Fanatic. So tell me why, in your estimation, why they didn't do that?
Because they didn't want to play this, Ken. I've been saying it from the beginning. All those antics, it was to throw us off our pivot, and it worked. Because TMT did not want to play this game, man. They did y'all don't understand all the bull jive before the game. They did everything they could to not play this game.
You know what's crazy?
To knock us off our pivot, and they knocked us off our pivot. I give it to them. Because after the game, I'm telling y'all, it was all smiles. Oh, what's good, y'all boys? They did everything they could, knock us off our pivot, and they were successful. They got into our heads.
Hey, let's be honest.
Bring Cedric up. The second one. That last one.
Second time playing, same excuse.
Coach Cedric, you gotta go.
How is that the same?
Hey, Cedric,
I gotta find a way to spam you.
Hey, Cedric.
My man said second time playing, same excuse.
Yeah.
See what y'all do? See what y'all did?
Where is Cedric from? What team?
See what y'all did?
Hey, man, Cedric, where you from, Cedric?
See, I'm not even mad at you, Coach.
Hey, because it's all facts, though.
I'm mad at Boog and a Dream Chase because now I got to listen to this until y'all go and knock somebody else off. I got to keep listening to this because I'm up here every week talking about how we this. And now look what y'all done did, man. Look what y'all done did.
Hey,
I want reparations, Boog.
Hey, it ain't just you. They got other people to talk about, as far as the coaching, it's definitely just not you. But far as it goes, man, like I say, man, y'all gotta challenge, definitely a big challenge up with Woj. I know Fanatic, don't listen to him. And this is what before I continue, but I've known Boogie probably more like longer than most of them, right? And they call me a hater. But y'all can ask Boogie why he ain't never took what I said to heart. Because he know where I'm coming from. I've been saying this. I've been, not just having a specific team. I'm just gonna call it how I see it. But he already know it's love for what I say. I just only want people to get better. It had the right mentality and mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, go ahead, Boogie.
Oh, I wasn't saying nothing. Come on, chat. Ask some questions. Give us something really.
I'm biased.
Oh, they
Ken
ain't.
ain't biased. I'm biased this year. I'm
Hey,
Dream
I'm not
Chasers
biased,
fanatic.
man. I'm sorry, I can't be
I'm Dream
biased.
Chasers fanatic when it comes to 13U.
Usually Ken is all like every year I played and that team, he always on the team side, that team.
Man,
But this year,
Ken has always been on that RDU team
Ken,
side.
I
I
don't
don't
know
care
where
what
your
he
head
say.
been this season. Like
Hey,
I don't know where your head has
Because
been.
the Dream Chasers
Last-
came over. That's why he not rocking with the RDU
Hey,
brand.
nah. Hey, look. Here it is, right? Here it is. Here everything that y'all want to hear. Dream Chasers, I had winning last year versus DEA, right? It was only one problem. They didn't make it. They did not make it. Okay.
Well,
They basically got beat to the team that this man saying that y'all gonna beat by 30, which is Woj. And y'all did beat them by 30.
20.
They beat them by 30, right? They really did they beat them by a lot the first time they played. But then they lost when it counted. And after being up 14-0. So excuse me if I need to keep y'all level-headed in remind y'all.
Well, if you think about it, I said the first year I played in my first nationals, we set the example. It's easy to come back in nationals. Like that year, whenever we was down 22-7 going into halftime, and I broke 5 seconds left going into halftime. I broke and scored. That set the game right over. Anything can change the game. We all know that. We seen that whenever I played in the national championship. Anything can change the game over. So therefore, West Orlando had to do something against the Dream Chasers last year between halftime and going into the fourth quarter to change the game over. There's something they had to do because you see, whenever we played, what we changed was our offense and our defense. We went something called bear, and then on offense we just powered the ball because we seen Birmingham couldn't stop it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so there's something that West Orlando seen that was the Dream Chasers' weakness, and they use that for their example.
Hey, and look, what Ryan said. He said, honestly, if that game go OT, Dream Chasers win. See, look, man.
Yes.
Hey, hold on. We gonna call it. This is what we gonna call. We gonna call this the fanatic. Don't be the fanatic, okay? When you just speculating, you're not going off factual information. You don't know if y'all was gonna win, okay? We don't know. Y'all thought y'all was, like I said, y'all thought y'all was gonna win by 20. It just turned out not to be the case, okay? So we're not gonna speculate. We're not gonna do that. Yes, y'all had a possibility, y'all had a 50-50 chance of winning, right? But it wasn't a guaranteed situation that y'all was gonna win.
It wasn't even 50-50. That game was like 75-25.
It was 75-25 at 12-12.
Listen,
that's
crazy. Since everybody's saying we making excuses, let's talk about why the refs didn't call when they had 12 players on the field and scored a touchdown.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I gotta bring that up, bro. The referee missed 3 straight times when they call it the fourth. 3 straight times when they had they did not call 12 men on the field. And I got it on camera. I got it.
You want to know?
And one of the time they scored, but go ahead.
You want to know what's crazy? When they scored and they had 12 on the field, I went to the ref and I counted all 12 out. And he still said, I don't see it. How you don't see it? I counted 1 through 12 players on the field. Like, and of course you're going to get it. You're QB sneaking with 12 players on the field. We have 11. We can't stop. We can stop it, but there was nothing we can do when you got all them push, like all 12 pushing against 11. Like, we're going to win that battle to 12, obviously, because they got the extra man that's just standing there by himself.
And hey, and Jalen, he had said earlier, he said, stay in that mindset. I'm telling you this. I am more focused on being right than I am just going for somebody. I'm more focused on that. So, like, if I like a coach, right, that don't mean I'm gonna pick them. If I feel like they're gonna go against a team that just might be better than them, then that's what it's gonna be. I'm not about to sit there and say, oh, well, this person is going to win. This person is going to win because I like them. I really thought Duluth was going to be that team, right? And then when they lost, what happened? Oh, Kendall, or Ken, I thought you were going. I thought Duluth was going to win. I thought this person was going to win. I thought this.
Hey,
you see why my
Ken,
word means more than just picking a team.
bring that comment back up where they said 12 men can break the huddle.
12 men cannot break the huddle.
12 men can break what kind? That ain't how it works. When 12 men break the huddle and you count it, you throw the flag and I don't know what's the call, but there's a flag and they got 10 yards back. Like, and that's what should have happened.
Oh yeah, that for sure was home cooking. Cause look, here's the thing too. Cause if that wasn't the case, right? If it wasn't the case, then why did y'all call it the fourth time?
My point exactly.
If it wasn't the case, so they was like, oh no. He was like, oh man, that's ghetto style of play. That's ghetto. That's not even really a call.
And you know what else is
what the
you know what else is crazy? If they called it the fourth time, that means they seen it every time, but they decided to let them score and then call it that fourth time. Because that fourth time they called it, TMT had already scored. They had already scored. So there was no point in them calling it then because we stopped them. But still, at the end of the day, you should have called it when it actually was seen.
Yeah. Hood rules. Denzel Hunter said hood rules is what they call it. Yeah, that's what they said. That was the ref really literally said to us.
No, man, that's crazy.
That's crazy to me. But look, bro, let me go ahead and do this right quick. Hold on. Y'all get y'all opinion. He said, Till said, let's not talk Duluth. Now I brought up Duluth because if I pick somebody and then that team doesn't win, y'all not gonna let me live. So me picking the right way, it means more than to pick a team that I just like. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But
especially when you said you had Red Raiders beating us that one game.
No, I did not.
Crazy.
Hold on, wait.
That was nasty work.
Fanatic, don't do that. I told you
that was nasty work.
I told you this is the place where we upheld a person's integrity, right? What did I say, Fanatic?
He said that y'all was gonna win, but you did say they would have a good showing versus them.
No, I did not.
Right. You said that they needed time. You said they needed more players and time.
That's what I said. I said.
You said, but when they get those, but you said they get those extra players.
Ken, you still say they're gonna beat us if we play them again?
I think.
You did say.
I don't know. No, right now I'm hearing that it's some players quitting, and so I don't know, bro. I gotta go back to filming them and see what it is. Hey, but y'all know what too? I'm making an announcement right now. I think I'm done recording, man. I think I'm done filming. What I'm gonna do, at least on the field, I think I'm gonna start doing live streaming from now on, man. I think I think I'm gonna start doing live.
Like Generation X be doing, just live, showing the game live.
Well, yeah, I think they show live, but I'm gonna be doing live, man, because it's a lot of time that I be wanting to try to give to the players that I can't, man, because all that filming, you got to go home and spend just as much time editing. You know what I'm saying? So and not just that though. I just feel like the way I'm gonna do the live stream, I just feel like I'll be better than every other person that does it anyway. You feel me? So I bring my own little style to it. So I think I might still do it the way I do it now. I might be on the field, you know what I'm saying? And filming that way, it just be live.
I'm dope, Ken.
You feel me? But yeah, I think I'm through with the just the regular,
Yeah, Ken. We're gonna have to do another one. We gotta do another one of these this week too, Ken.
You said what?
We're gonna have to try to figure out some time to do another one of these this week too, Ken.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get up out of here, man.
Hey, here's one thing too. Before you go, yeah, you didn't know Boogie used to host with me, huh?
Hey man, Boogie can come back, man.
Yeah,
as long as he'll start talking that crazy talk that he was talking before, but he can come back because Boogie know what he's talking about, man. He know what he's talking about. He watch a lot of football, I can tell. So,
hey, but
did y'all hear about that TME versus Red Breed 12U game?
Yeah, I heard about it, man. I didn't see it, so I didn't really talk too much on it.
It's just gonna be. This not even a fun year for 12U, man. man.
I'm saying Red Breed done got everybody. It's no point.
It's no point in nobody trying.
They might as well
Well, he said City Life can beat him.
I think they give him a chance. They give him a shot.
Yeah. That's what everybody's saying that too. They said City Life probably gonna be the team that give them a shot, but nah, they're not gonna beat them.
Okay,
I'm saying we 30 pieces because we talk about 30 ball, right?
Right.
Remember you had that team Southfield, you giving them a chance, and I told you
I said
that I told you that they should just take the moral victory and pretend like they had a chance of winning with that 6-0 game. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have took that game. I told you. And then what happened, bro? They 40 piece. And let me ask you, Boogie, before I go to next subject. All right. Do you think that any team that get 40 piece should still be in the top 5?
No.
But though, Boog, they beat everybody else though, Boog. Come on, bro. This Red Breed. Bro.
Who got 40 piece? Oh, you said
Southfield.
But I'm saying, who did they beat that's really light? They didn't beat City Life. They didn't beat TME. And they didn't beat Red Breed. So no, they shouldn't.
But you can't even count Red Breed.
You can. Bro. You actually can, because if Red Breed
they're gonna beat everybody. Like, we might as well just leave them out and rank everybody else according to. Like, come on, bro.
But
like,
listen,
we gotta stop doing that.
But listen though.
At this point, we ranking people by how bad Red Breed beat you.
You got
that's what we doing.
You gotta count Red Breed because they didn't lose.
Hey, Coach Al got City Life winning. He says
Ryan Peterson is a Rare Breed certified middle linebacker player. So you can, if anything, ask him how he feel, because I don't know. I feel like Rare Breed got too many weapons to lose that game. Like, even if the main players get hurt, they start and get hurt, they could put somebody in, and it's
hey Boogie. I got a team for y'all, man. See, if California starts supporting more, bro, I could connect y'all with better teams that are good that don't get the recognition, right?
Richmond 13.
Richmond 13U is good.
And Ken Boog, I'm out.
12U is good. All right, bro. Like they're good, right? These are two good teams that I would love to see people actually have a chance of watching play on the highest level. But they don't really come out like that. You know what I'm saying? They start coming to the stream, just a little bit more, then y'all get a chance to play the number one team or something. I can set something up for y'all. But I'm not going out my way no more. He says City Life lost to Southfield. When? This year?
I didn't.
Are we talking about this year?
Ryan did just text me and said City Life lost to Southfield. So it might.
Oh, this year?
Okay, then yeah, they top 5. They top 5.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, so they top 5 then. But hey, look. So look, we the other teams, right, that I got on here, man, I definitely wanted to get them some shine because nobody else is, right? This is another team outside of the Richmond Steelers and his squad, San Jose his squad. Because I tried to connect the San Jose his squad with City Life because they're a good team. And then I wanted to connect the Richmond Steelers with a 13U. It actually be good if they play the Gwen Cherry Bulls, right? But I wanted to give the College Park Rams 9U, and I wanted to give the ABA Bulldogs 11U, some shine, because ever since the ABA Bulldogs lost to Fort Lauderdale, nobody has been giving them no credit. Nobody has been paying attention to them, and they just been winning on the under, and they end up beating the number 4 Rare Breed, which shows that they're a team that belongs, bro. I don't know if you had a chance to see them, bro. What you think about them?
Who?
With about the ABA, and have you got a chance to see the 9U the CP Ram, College Park Rams?
I ain't see the non-UCP Rams, but I have seen the ABA 11U. I feel like they could be an early wake up call to the U too, because they ain't been getting no good looks either. They ain't been playing they ain't been able to get no national team looks and actually see what they capable of doing. So I feel like they should get to play some more national ranked teams.
Right, but the one team, like I said, they beat Rare Breed when they was number 4, when they was number 4 in the nation. So that should at least put them in the top 10 rankings if you beat that team. And especially, I believe they only got one loss. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me.
Let's be honest. Do you think Lambeau gonna take a loss this year?
Lambeau take a loss.
Me personally, I said yes. I said Lambeau gonna take a loss this year.
You think they're gonna take a loss? Hey,
Yes.
no, look, if my guy Zay Tiggety wasn't back, I'll say yeah. But the fact that they won without Zay being there, bro, ain't nobody got a chance.
Wait, Zay came back? He back?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh,
Back
yeah, so
better than ever. No,
Nah,
Lambeau
they ain't got-
by a like the lady say, Lambeau by a lot on every team, including Fort Lauderdale. Lambeau by a lot. Okay.
Okay.
And I want to talk about the CP rounds real quick. We can go back to them real quick. Okay, so the CP rounds, bro. The thing that I like about this team, not only do they got a really good running back, they know how to pass the ball too. So I personally think they might pass the ball just a little bit better than the quarterback on RDU. And that's saying something, because I think that the quarterback on RDU is a elite passer. And I also think if they play against Voodoo, they will have a little bit more success, depending on whether or not they're able to keep the defensive lineman from out of the backfield. If they get that young man enough time to pass the ball, Voodoo might have a long day. They might. But if they able to, play Voodoo football, and do all the stuff that they usually do, then I think Voodoo will, blow them out. But that's a team that we got to see, because I think most 9Us, bro, they'll beat. And just ain't nobody giving them their flowers. So I definitely wanted to give them some credit and recognition. But is there any other team that you know about that you feel like we should watch this year?
Let me go look. Let's see. I have to rank it real quick. I'm about to go check real quick.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna be looking in the thing. You said City Life lost to Southfield. I think City Life will beat Southfield. That's how I'm feeling. I feel like the Rare Breeds took so much out of them that I don't even really think that they got it in them no more. So I'm taking City Life over Rare Breeds if they actually, not over Rare Breeds, City Life over Southfield if they play in a rematch. I'm taking City Life.
Okay, I got you one right here. 12U, Prime Time Elite Select Giants.
Prime time.
PTS.
Is that a team, what, North Carolina?
Yeah, but they were, you remember the Prime Time, what was it? The Bulldogs or something like that? I forgot what it was, but they called PTSG. They played Southfield and kept it a close game. They gonna play Rare Breed, but we all know how that's gonna turn out.
Yeah. Hey, do you think
they almost go ahead?
Who do you think, when it's all said and done, is the better team? Rare Breeds 13U, 12 and 13U with Bowden Walker and the rest of them guys, are the 12U Rare Breeds now?
The OG Rare Breeds. OG Rare Breed. OG Rare Breed was way better.
You think they better? So you think? And I'm gonna say, not see. Look, the coach, one of the coaches that's on Rare Breeds, we be having a side conversation. He's telling me that this team is better than the other team that he was coaching with, and I'm like, bro. First of all, the teams were bigger, stronger, faster. Bigger, stronger, faster, and they had way more better.
That generation of kids was different.
Yeah, they were all super big, right? In today's time, right, with the 13U, it's a lot of players that you are bigger than. These players back then, when Bo played, they made Bo look small, and that's a big cat. You know what I'm saying? So, man, bro, I'm telling you, I think that the Rare Breeds, man, they go ahead.
Another team I could say coming out 13U, I'm gonna give it to Tampa Fighting Irish. Irish is actually coming together as a good team.
What age? 13U?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just lost to the team that y'all don't like, which is the Mob. They
Top
lost.
to bottom, OG Rares, but new rare breed got a solid. Yes, we can say that. Size wise, OG Rares got it, but talent and physical and focus wise, I'm gonna give it to the rare breeds now.
You think more of them gonna go and go do more things than the ones that, because you
Yeah.
know they got some heavy scholarships. They not only
Yeah,
do they got heavy, yeah, bro, they
especially
got
Bo. Bo got a bunch of scholarships. EJ got some good ones, but I feel like the rares now got a better look at the older rares, so they like, okay, now I got to do better than what they did.
right. Okay, yeah.
And yeah, that's probably it though. And then, have you been looking at the 14Us?
Nah, bro, 14U still exists.
Yep.
I
You got a bunch of them.
I ain't been looking at the 14Us, bro. I don't know who's in 14U. They don't
Only
got none
time
in Georgia.
14U, not 14U, but 13U. Last year, it was really the only time I really studied it. Like Falcons United was a tough team. Lauderdale Lions was a tough team. You got who else you had was a tough team. Golden Army was a tough team. It was a bunch of tough teams last year, but this year I ain't really been looking into it.
Yeah, nah, I ain't been watching it, but yeah, Boogie, you definitely got to come back on, man. And matter of
Got you.
fact, bro, I want y'all to do. I don't know if y'all can do it this week. If not this week, next week, I want y'all to do a real deal Dream Chasers takeover, and that's basically y'all gonna allow people to ask y'all questions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna draw up a thumbnail for y'all. You feel me? And then y'all just push it out to let people know that y'all gonna be on here, you know, and come ask questions. So it's a Q&A.
If Coach Nard's still on here, he'd get a couple of us together. He'd get it going.
Yeah. So I definitely want y'all to do it. But somebody else gonna be on this platform, and they got a show coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. But yeah, man, don't forget to hit the like button, and if y'all have not already, subscribe to the channel. That's all I got for now. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out.
Peace.